Hello and welcome to Sidereel's Boardwalk Empire TV recap. Today we're talking about Episode 3, Broadway Limited. Now if you haven't watched the episode yet, I suggest you go back and watch it before watching this video. This is your official spoiler alert. So this episode starts out with the fallout of Jimmy's botched massacre, where we see one guy getting brought into the hospital, and there's a great conversation between Nucky and his brother about how he survived.
How was he still alive after 3 days out in the cold?
He's fat.
What's that supposed to mean?
He's insulated. I don't know, how should I know? The cold and the buckshot. I'm not a doctor.
But the real thrust of this episode is following all of the mothers in Boardwalk Empire. We have Jillian, who is Jimmy's mother.
You promised you would keep him out of trouble.
He's not in trouble.
You think I'm blind? That I don't hear things? He shows up out of nowhere with some $1,000 necklace, which he then steals back from me?
We have Margaret Schroeder, who was going to be a mother, but she lost her baby.
When the baby coming, Mama?
I don't know, dear. The stork must have gotten lost.
We have Arnold Rothstein, who's just playing a cold mother.
Sorry about your loss. Obviously, if there's anything I could do.
There is, actually. You can kill someone for me.
Chalky, who says motherfucker all the time.
Didn't realize you were so sensitive.
As a baby's ass, motherfucker.
Now, let's call it 35.
We in business. Come on now, hurry up.
What's motherfucker mean?
I suppose it's a Schwarzer word.
And then there's even that poor little mother in the dentist's office in New Jersey.
Gehst dein Bubby mit dein Fegel dicke Schreckele.
What language is that?
It's got a German. Yiddish.
What'd he say?
I can't.
Mrs. Fishbaum. Word for word. This is a federal investigation.
He said you should fuck your grandmother. With your faggot penis.
Little faggot penis.
And the way they all tie together is they all want to protect something, and they all have different ways of doing it. I mean, Margaret Schroeder, she's trying to just make a living.
You know, I had Nucky on the phone getting you this job. It was very kind of him.
Yeah, well, he's a soft touch for the charity cases.
Jillian just wants her son to be all right, and he's not going to be.
He should have stayed in college.
I advised him to. He wouldn't listen.
Leading a horse to water and all that.
He's a grown man who wanted to serve his country. Could I have forced him not to?
I was under the impression that you could do anything.
And Arnold Rothstein wants to protect his investment. Same with Chalky.
It's a tragedy, Chalky.
Is that what it is?
It's an election year, Chalky. Last thing we need is a race war.
50%.
But poor Nucky, I mean, he's so flawed. It doesn't look like any of this is going to go well. He can't protect Jimmy. He has to tell Jimmy to leave town.
You did everything right. And then...
Nuck, I'll do whatever you want.
What you'll do is leave.
Leave Atlantic City?
You're through here, kid.
So this sets up a really, really interesting episode 4 because we get to see what happens to Jimmy. And I personally think that he's going to get whacked pretty soon because with Rothstein's men after him, with the feds after him, and Nucky no longer able to protect him, things are going to go so badly for him. So that's it for this episode of Sidereel's Boardwalk Empire TV. Stay tuned for a preview of the next Boardwalk Empire episode. And for all of your news and reviews for Boardwalk Empire, come to Sidereel's Boardwalk Empire page.
You New York fellas act like you own the town.
He's from Jersey.
He's in Chicago now.
Mrs. Dominy,
Yes?
I'm a friend of James.
His friends call him Jimmy. So, who are you really?
No one's ever gonna know.
There are limits to what Chalky could sell people, and a lynching's not one of them.
Somebody move!
Who's in charge here?
7,000 clams, Mickey. I'll get it.
From where?
Gotta face facts, Nuck. Can't expect to have everything.
There's no room for negotiation?
Maybe you didn't hear. Johnny Torrio, he runs things now. He's taking over your territory.